a local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning, offering a free initial consultation. Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment. Not for profit, for service.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience.
Now, I'd like to welcome everybody back to a little Lawrence County baseball here tonight. Got here at Tom Cruise Field at Lawrenceburg High School, taking on Summertown. Got Mr. Robin Kidd going to slide in and help us out tonight. Get to hear the voice of him. Of course, got Joe Count behind me. And then, of course, you know we can't do this without Will Pettis for sure. kind of run through the lineup. Summertown will be the visiting team. I'll run through them real quick. Casey Blackwood playing center field. Ryder Blackwood will be at shortstop. Quint Smith at first base. Kane Kinnick will be playing third for us tonight. Aiden Perez out in right field. Cecil Williams back at second base. Jake Pettis back out in left field, hitting in the 7-hole. Keegan McCafferty will be DHing for Elijah Huckable, which is our pitcher here tonight, and got Graham Howell behind the plate. Robin, you want to run through the Lawrenceburg?
I will. Lawrenceburg will be the home team. Batting first will be Jack Emerson. He'll be playing shortstop. Second will be Brayson Rose. He'll be playing left field. It'll be Alex Bedford playing center, followed by Hud Maddox, who will be catching tonight. Logan Clayton will be Lawrence County's DH. Jake Moore following him at second base. Brooks Durham will be in right field tonight. Truett Kidd will be at first base. I know him. And then Cole Schultz will be the third baseman tonight, and on the mound will be freshman Callum McCauley.
So the question is, you know him, but does he claim you?
Well, you have to ask him that. I think he would.
You think?
I mean, I think he would.
Depending on what day it is?
That's right.
Depending on what day it is?
Yeah. Some people say I can't deny him when they look at him.
You can't. You absolutely cannot. I will say this, though. I believe he's a little slenderer and a little more muscled up than what you was as a senior.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time ago, Timmy. I mean,
it has been a while.
You just forgot.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
It may be it, Rob.
You don't remember.
That's right.
Casey's going to step in there and lead this off. Takes ball one in the dirt. So I know y'all got district games and stuff Monday, Robin, or y'all. So I'm sure. It's a big one too. Big district game. So I'm sure y'all's pitching is. Y'all pretty far down the lineup.
Yeah, Callum has been Callum's kind of been coming in late in our district games, last inning or two. So, but yeah, we've got Tullahoma Monday and Tuesday, who's probably the best team in the district. So that's going to be it's going to be
second best. Y'all ain't
second
played them.
best.
Y'all
I'm
ain't
sorry.
played them yet.
Other than us, you're right.
Ball's going to be hammered foul. So count now will be 2-1 as he did take a ball up. Got his hands around that and pretty quick.
It's a good cut.
Yeah, I've said all year, Robin, I don't know how much this you watched. Cason's a dangerous kid. If you can get him on, the kid's dangerous.
Yeah.
We're breaking pitch, going to be fouled back over our heads.
Yeah, the first time I saw Cason play, I guess, was in this, Southeast Regional they had over here. And my goodness, he dominated one of those games.
Yeah.
I mean, I was pretty impressive.
2 balls, 2 strikes here. Pitcher delivers. Grounded foul again. Back to the third baseline.
Yeah, as far as our pitching goes, we've Logan Clayton was going to be a guy to rely on. He's kind of had a hurt arm, so so Logan Mays and Truett pitched this week, in the district games, and followed up by Callum and Jack Story, I think. So
ball's hit down the left field line. It's going to be about 2-foot foul. He keeps trying to work that back in there. Still out in front of it quite a bit. Here 2-2. I think he just got another fastball there. I'm going to say, boys, he don't get that fastball this pitch.
I would say probably not. Unless whoever's calling their pitches mumbles like Langdon does.
Like Langdon does sometimes. There's it, yeah. That's an all speed up. Casey couldn't lay off of it. Took 7 pitches to get him, but they get him. We'll bring up Ryder Blackwood. Swinging from the left side of the box. He's had a great season. This kid swinging the bat for sure. I mean, he's had a good season in the batter's box swinging it. Been hitting it well for us.
Listen, you're talking about somebody that looks different than their daddy did when he was playing.
Lord, he swings through that one.
I mean,
Robin, I will agree with you. There's a lot of difference in Ryder and Brent when they was playing.
Yeah, there's nothing a lot. Brent was our catcher,
yes.
And he could do it. But him and Ryder's 2 completely different builds.
Swings through that all-speed pitch out there for strike 2. Yeah, Brent was a pretty good sized feller.
Yeah,
I think Ryder needs to eat something. 0-2 pitch is delivered. Ryder swings through that one. Strike 3. What a good way for Summertown to start off here. Bring up another lefty, Quint Smith. This kid is strong, Robin. We just showed you the video of him running over the umpire down at Loretto.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there'll be another one this year gets in his way. Ball's fouled back. Will didn't run from it this time. Must have been looking down at his screen.
Well, I don't know if you noticed or not, Timmy, but after he ran that umpire over down there was a foul ball hit that way again. And the umpire turned and ran backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quint, I watched him play football this year, and it was you needed 3 yards and just give it to Quint, and he was going to get it. So
I've had a lot of fun with this kid. This is you talking about a fun, loving kid. We balled down and in. He just kind of moved in up there, when Walt come back to Summertown, Quint come back with him to do his senior year here. And, but the kids took to him real quick. The parents have took to him. And, listen, I have more fun out of him than I do any kid on the team, I guess, because he just laughs about stuff.
Yeah. Well, I've known Quint for, a long time. Of course, Quint played baseball with Truitt and his bunch, several years down here. And then I don't think he played last year, though, baseball.
He did not.
Yeah.
He did not. 2-2's going to be fouled off.
So I was happy to see when he was going to play this year because Quint, man, he could always hit the ball. He used to pitch some, and Quint could throw it hard. He just didn't have very good command.
Didn't nobody know where it was going?
Yeah,
that's what he told me when he moved up here. I asked him, I said, hey, you going to pitch some for us? He said, yeah, they ain't nobody going to know where it's going.
Yeah.
So it looks like Lawrence County's going to put the shift on him pretty heavy here. They must be planning on coming back in on him. He's going to pop that up out into right center field. Center fielder was standing there. Alex Befford's going to make that play. Jog that in, so it'll be 3 up, 3 down for Summertown. So we'll take a little break as they're swapping sides. This is Lawrence County Baseball on the X Sports Network.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots.
All right, we're back.
Now batting for the Wildcats, Jack Emerson.
Jack Emerson's going to step in. Elijah Huckable's on the mound.
He's one of those with a Summertown dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Summertown dad kid.
Yeah, there's some Summertown Lawrenceburg connections here.
Yeah. We ball one up. Just think how good Summertown would be if all these dads hadn't come down here and married these Lawrenceburg girls and let them take charge of them and tell them they couldn't go.
It was girls. You're right.
Yeah, it's the women they married what locked them down here. Ball's going to be grounded over second base. Cecil Williams fields clean. Throws over to first. Almost pulled him. Quint's not your typical, Robin, Quint's not your typical first baseman. He's a short, stocky guy, and he's not the most flexible kid I've ever seen. but he does a job over there, that's for sure.
Yeah. Bryson Rose batting here. Yeah, that's Coach Wright's always talked to Truett about that. He needs to get more flexible. And I told Coach Wright he gets that honest because I'm not flexible either.
But
so.
you was a pretty good first baseman, too.
Well, if you threw it to me right, yeah.
Just get it close. You
get
call
it close.
We ball one away. Huck comes set here and delivers. We down and in, fouled off. Oh, did it hit the new building? Just missed the new building down there.
You know, Brayson, I don't know if y'all heard, but, man, he ran straight into that concrete wall down right field a couple games ago. Has been out with a concussion. I mean, he never slowed up. And Truett and his buddies went over there and put a thing of tape on the wall like a stick figure. Yeah, right, yeah, on the right field wall. But, yeah, this is really his first day back.
Ball's going to be grounded. Cecil Williams makes the play, throws over to first. It's a good job there by Cecil getting over in that 3-4 hole. We'll get 2 ground balls, 2 outs. We'll bring up Alex Bedford, very dangerous Alex Bedford. I didn't even get to see Robert before the game. I walked around down there, tried to find him, and never seen him, so I didn't get to give him a hard time. But Alex has stepped in, got rid of the chalk line up there. Be ball away or ball down? I don't really know. It'll be ball down again. Trying to keep it down on him. Not a bad idea. We called strike.
That's a 2-0 curveball, I think.
Comes right back with it. Gonna foul it off. Robin, that's one thing you will see out of our Summertown pitchers for the most part. They trust their changeup and breaking stuff more than they do their fastball.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll go to it 3-0. I mean, it's, we've got guys that's Keegan McCafferty's absolutely fastball in the dirt. But Keegan McCafferty, you go 3-0 against Keegan, you better load up and get ready to hit his curveball because it's coming because that's one of his best pitches. He's real comfortable with it. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch delivered here to Alex. Going to be grounded over second base. Cecil Williams going to make all 3 here. So 3 up, 3 down, 3 ground balls to second base. Summertown will come in and starting with the 4-hole, Kane Kinnick. We'll see if we can't get something on the bases anyways. This is Lawrence County Baseball on Exports Network.
I'm Jeff, and welcome to this week's Mars Hill Minute. Don't you just love these spring days? As I stand here at the Tennessee Valley Weather Place, Lord, it's exciting to see the amazing spring going on around us. You can look and see the flowers outside that are blooming, the trees that are budding. Everything is shouting out, God is good. Psalm 150, verse 1 says, let everything that has breath praise the Lord. Think about that. Everything God's created ought to be praising Him. It reminds me of when Jesus was making his journey back into Jerusalem, heading for his crucifixion. Everyone was crying out, Hosanna, Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And the rulers of the day came to Jesus and said, you're going to have to get your disciples to stop this. And he said, if they cease to praise me, the rocks themselves will cry out. Now, I don't know about you. I don't want a rock crying out on my behalf. I want to be the one praising the Lord. I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at Mars Hill Baptist Church. Join myself and the whole church family as we praise the Lord and lift high his name. I hope to see you Sunday. Join us at Mars Hill Baptist Church. God bless you and have a great week.
All right, we're back. It's the third baseman for Summertown. Kane Kinnick's going to step in.
This is one place where the PA gets his name right.
Yeah, well, it's been said enough down here. They ought to get it. Everywhere else we go, you don't ever know what they're going to say. That's for sure. First pitch is delivered. Going to be away.
Remember, Kane had a great game down here last year.
He done all right.
That slugfest that we.
Ball's hammered out in the left field. He may have just got another one. He does.
Did.
Lead-off home run here in the second inning here at Lawrence County. I think, boys, he likes this part. And the wind's blowing dead across, so I don't know if it give it a lot of help.
Well, it didn't give it a whole lot of help.
No, that ball was hit hard when it left the bat. So Kane Kennedy's going to get us on the board with a lead-off home run here. Top of the second inning. Going to bring up Aiden Perez. Aiden playing right field for us here tonight. Aiden's going to pop one up down the first baseline. Truett Kids drifts back, makes the play.
See, that umpire must have seen the Loretta game because he was running for his life over there.
He was. He was moving for sure. Bring up Cecil Williams.
Truett ain't quite got that football mentality that Quint does.
Yeah.
I'd still hate to be run into by him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's going to be called strike one on the outside corner. Cecil's going to ground that and over to shortstop. Plays the big hop. Releases over to first. Going to get him. It's a good job right there by that little shortstop.
Yeah, Jack is not a big kid. Ben keeps trying to make him gain a bunch of weight, but and then he got sick and lost it all. But listen, Jack has an amazing arm.
Well, I mean, Jack and Schultz both has been playing. I don't know how they've been swinging the bat very well, but the defense they've been playing has been amazing. Jake Pettis comes up here. Ground ball down third baseline. Coach Blackwood tries to make a play on it.
He never was much of an infielder.
Well, he tried to catch it with running from it with the
Yeah, well,
you got to come to them, right? Through the baseball, coach. But see, I don't know. I don't even know if he's got Will Pettis' DNA. I mean, I watch Will run from baseballs back here, hits the net, and there's a net and glass and wall. This kid, they throw one at him, he just kind of stood there, right?
Well,
I mean, he didn't even try to move.
Truett's giving it to him down there at first base.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Truett spends more time at Will's house than he does mine. So.
Well, that's where I seen him eating Mexican with Jake down there the other night. So, but it's gonna bring up Keegan McCafferty here. Keegan takes a ball down.
What's the chances that Jake Pettis gonna steal a base right here?
With 2 outs, slim.
Talking about with any outs.
Oh no, look, Jake's got a few this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake's. Look, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where
Mama, I guess.
He can run a little.
Yeah.
He's hitting the baseball well. He's running stuff down there. I ain't never seen Will run. I remember, but be inside. Guys, that pitch right there, I'll just tell you, I think it's a strike if the catcher's not set up on the outside and has to come all the way back after it. I don't know that wasn't a strike. Yeah, I think if he's set up in there, you may get that call.
Makes it look like he's reaching in for it.
Yeah. It's going to be a fastball, going to be hit 763 feet high. Shortstop backs up, makes the play. It'll be 4 up, 3 down here for Summertown, but Summertown does take the lead on a solo home run by Kane Kennick. So it's 1-0 Summertown going into the bottom of the second. We'll take a little break. This is Summertown Baseball on the X Sports Network.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gaines Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go. Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you, because you're not just a customer.
Center fielder Hud Maddox is going to step in. Hitting in the 4 hole here for.
I think he's their catcher, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
catcher.
catching.
I don't know why I said center field's catcher. I don't know why I said that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Hud's catching. Second pitch going to be a fastball.
Yeah, Hud's been hitting the ball hard. Coach Wright's been moving the lineup a lot. We've hit the ball, but a lot of times we've just not been very consistent. So just trying to figure some things out, where people fit. But
going to be a ball away again. And it usually takes about half the season, and especially because you get injuries.
Right.
And then you think you got it figured out, and all once you got 2 kids that's hurt, and ball's going to be away too. That Huck ain't crossing his body a little bit coming off the mound there. Three balls, 1 strike. Huck delivers. Fastball up and in. He corrected the out part, but left it up. Gonna put a base runner on here with nobody out. Looks like we're gonna get a pinch runner.
Yeah, that's Caleb Kelly.
Caleb Kelly's gonna come out and run for Hud, the catcher. Hey, Hud's probably a pretty good base runner out there. Probably pretty quick.
Yeah, he is. He is pretty fast.
Bring up Logan Clayton.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Yep.
Quarterback down here, yes. He's DHing today for our pitcher.
Yeah, Logan's the one I said, he's having some arm issues, so they've kind of shut him down from even throwing for hoping, man, we need him back by the tournament time anyways. He's a good pitcher.
Buck struggling finding the strike zone here. Summertown does have somebody in the bullpen. From watching throw one, I figure that's Braden Keaton. Can't see that far, but I can sure tell what their arm motion looks like. I can usually tell the way they're pitching who it is. Will can't get to him with the camera, but that's who it is down there. So 1 ball, no strikes after a pick over to first. Another pick. He's coming back way too easy. Oh. Yeah, I don't know where that missed, but called ball 2.
I guess it was high. I don't know. That's all I can hard to tell from this angle up here.
We'll get us a replay of it right here. Yeah. No.
Truett's pitching. I want to call the strike.
I don't care who's pitching. That should be a strike. It don't matter if Billy Joe Bob's out there. Going to pick over to first again. Two balls, no strikes here. No. It's that breaking pitch. I don't know where that's at. I mean, that looks like a pretty good. Is it in?
There it is.
It may be just a little in, but. Up comes Seth, delivers a 3-0. Swung through that one for strike 1. Buck's been throwing pretty good for us, locating really well this year. Well, what are you chasing?
There's a wasp in here.
Oh. Pitch is going to be delivered. It's popped up here. I think it's out of play looking at Graham. He give her a look. King started in from third and took about 5 steps and said no.
Good job here by Huck. Went down 3-0 and got it back to a full count.
Work her back to a full count here, 3-2. No outs. Runner on at first here for the Wildcats. Pitch is going to be away. Looks like we're going to get Langdon Stanley's going to come out and have a little conversation with Huck. We'll take a break and run a few commercials while we're doing this. This is Lawrence County Baseball on the Exports Network.
When I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Man, I live for this.
All right, we're back. Jake Mower's going to step in for Lawrence County. 2 on here, nobody out. Up comes set. Delivers, squares the bunt, going to get the bunt down the first baseline. Huck fields, throws over to first, gets that out, but it does move the runners up. Done his job right there in Jake Moore.
A good bunt there by Jake.
Great bunt. I like to see that bunt in that situation. I don't know how Float Wright coaches it, but I like to see that bunt in that situation go to the third base side.
Yeah.
Because
make the third baseman make that throw.
Make the third baseman come, then it opens this guy. Everybody on the field has to move in that situation because your shortstop has to go to third, third has to field the ball, second has to go to second. Right. So everybody has to move to where when it's rolled there, you get your pitcher and your first baseman's only to your. So you may get a guy safe there.
This is Brooks Durham.
Brooks Durham's going to step in there. He done a good job for y'all behind the plate this year.
He has,
He's got a pretty good arm back there from what I remember.
Him and Hud kind of switch back and forth, but both of them have thrown several people out. They
that breaking pitch for a strike.
Yeah, Brooks is much improved from last year. He didn't get to catch a whole lot last year, but times he did, he's really caught well.
It's going to be called ball. That's that breaking pitch. I mean, he's the umpire saying it's up. Guys, that's bell tie when it crosses the plate. I mean, that's the breaking pitch you want to hit. There it is again, foul tipped into the mitt. To me, that's the breaking. Guy leaves that pitch, that breaking pitch at my belt. That's the one I'm trying to drive.
I don't think Kane hit a breaking pitch, but the pitch he hit was about
belt tie.
About belt high.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more, but yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second and third here. Huck delivers. It's going to be away. Durham does a good job just getting rid of that pitch.
Brooks has been doing a good job going to right field with 2 strikes just lately. So he can just hit a long fly ball here.
Tie the ball game up anyways. Going back out there again. Going to be grounded over to shortstop. Fielded by Ryder. He throws over to first. We do take that out. The Wildcats will score 1. Ties the ball game up.
Now batting for the Wildcats, Truett Kidd.
He was.
Yeah, he was going on contact. That ball hit on the ground. He knew it. And it was our infield was back.
Yeah, there wasn't no play getting him.
Yeah, you wasn't getting him anyways. Truett Kidd's going to step in. Robin, you don't get nervous trying to talk about him on the air, do you?
Yeah, I get nervous every time he's batting and when he's pitching.
That ball's going to get through Graham, end up the backstop. Runner's going to move up to third. Well, Truett hit one here the other night. Probably one of the longest.
Yeah, over at Giles
County, one of the longest drive. I mean, that ball left in a hurry.
Yeah, and he's had the. I think he's been trying to hit it that far again. So we had had to back off here. Yeah, but he hit it for sure.
Yeah, that left field wall out there is
deep,
way out there.
Yeah, I didn't think he could hit it over that and
tall.
Ron was back over at Marshall County the other day playing on their football.
Oh yeah, that one
football, baseball
about
field.
500 feet out in center field, football field.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is delivered. Going to be called strike. Breaking pitch drops in there. That pitch is in the same spot them other ones was, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had 3 kids on our team that bat flipped, and they was caught.
And they called it.
Yeah.
But any other part,
anywhere else, they was gone. I mean, it was easy. It's going to ground out over to shortstop. Ryder Blackwood fields clean, throws over to first. Third out of the inning. We saved that other run, guys. So tie ball game here going in third inning. Yeah, I mean, we had look, Casey Blackwood hit a baseball over there, the hardest baseball I've ever seen him hit, and it was in left center field. So it's 600 foot to the bleachers.
Oh yeah.
He bat flips and jogs out of the back. The center fielder jogs over there and standing under it and goes, and I'm like, wow. You know, and Q hit one. Kane hit one to right field. We measured it, and the line was, what, 271?
277 to right.
277 right down the line. Kane hits one to right center field. Well, the right fielder was playing 40 foot behind the line. So the right fielder was playing at 290.
Yeah.
And Kane hits one, and he turns and goes back and catches it.
Jake hit one.
Who?
Jake
Pettis hits one to left center field. It's over the scoreboard here.
Yeah.
With no problems.
Yeah.
And Q hits one back over here to right field. That the right fielder's just standing flat-footed and catches it. But he's standing at 320 foot deep.
Oh, yeah. Last year we were playing over there, and the kid from Marshall County, I mean, just creamed one. And Isaiah Bentley was playing center field, and he started running. And I promise you, it seemed like he ran for 30 seconds. And I thought he's got to run out of room eventually, and he catches the ball.
Yeah.
You know,
and still like 20 foot.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he did.
I tell you something they've done over there, though, that they didn't do when we was there playing. You know, the bleachers was in the background, and you always had to play with them chrome bleachers, them aluminum bleachers.
Right.
They've got a big green mat laying out there now, so you ain't looking at them chrome bleachers when you're trying to see it. But I thought about it, and then over at Linden, you know, it's the same way.
I think it was Wayne County. When we were the football field, because when I was a freshman, you know, I don't know how much I weighed when I was a freshman, but I lost a lot of weight.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Well, I lost a lot of weight. And I hit one and burnt the center fielder and barely made it to second. And anybody else would have had inside the park home run because it was a football field.
It was a football field,
oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it was over at Wayne County.
Yeah.
But going to bring up Graham Howell. Hitting in a 9-hole here for Summertown today. Graham swung a bat pretty good the last game or two. He's actually, of course, his dad told me that his arm was killing him. He'd thrown him so much BP.
Oh, yeah.
Graham swings through that one. Try it one. Pitcher comes set here, delivers. Two balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Graham's going to hit that ball through the gap over here to right field. It's a good job. Is that ball in on him? He just fished it that direction, or was it away?
That's what it kind of looked like. Looked like it was in.
Number 8, Casey Blackwood, the batter.
Yeah, it was in. I mean, that's
down and in.
Yeah, he just slaps that ball that way. Leadoff hitter for Summertown here. Casey Blackwood's going to step up. Oh, you done put his name in purple. That cost him an at-bat, Will. God. Casey shows bunt. It's down.
You know, Cason's dad, when I was growing up, he was a little older than we were. But, man, I always heard about Merlin Blackwood. You know, how great of a pitcher he was. So.
Yeah, they always said he could throw it.
Yeah.
And just cornbread strong. You know, been raised in a tobacco patch and a strawberry patch his whole life. He didn't know no better.
Right.
You know, he told me one time, he said, you know why I pitched, why I work so hard at it? And I said, why? He said, because, man, if I was playing baseball, I didn't have to go home and cut tobacco.
Yeah,
he said, I got to stay out of the, you know, he said, it got me out of work at home. And that's the way we looked at it a lot back in, you know, the day, too. It wasn't, it ain't like it is now, you know.
No, it's real different. They play a lot more ball games than we played back then.
Absolutely. Runner goes. That ball's grounded over to third. That could be just as good as a bunt. Does get him at first.
Kaysen made it close over there.
He did make it close. I think Brent's asking if it hit him on the foot. Show me a replay, Will. Let's see what it looks like.
It was close, but
he come out there running. I mean, in that case, you feel it down there, grab your toe. Of course, we had an umpire. I don't even remember where we was at.
We was over in, wasn't we in Jackson?
Yes, and actually told the kid that it hit him. It was the other team, and he swings and fouls it off the dirt down there, and he's done back in the box ready to go, and the umpire stepped out and kind of he said, that hit you on the foot, go to first.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, well, then Kane comes up and actually fouls one. Look, his foot was black and blue. It hit him in the toe.
Yeah.
Fouls it off his foot. Don't run. Hops out of the box. And the third baseman picks it up, throws it first. He calls him out. And I said, wow, that's kind of a turn of events. But runner at second here with one out. Ryder Blackwood stepping in here. Ryder swings through that one.
Looked like Lawrence County was expecting him to bunt. There's the corners come way in on the grass.
Yeah, they may still be expecting it. True, it's in on the grass.
They're backing up now.
Schultz is still on the grass over at third.
Yep.
He shows it. Pulls it back.
Ryder's a good bunter, is he not?
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
And been on that left side, too. If he can drag it with him, he's tough to get out.
Yeah.
Shows again, it's going to be up and away, ball two.
See, before that pitch was thrown, I don't know if you've seen it or not, Ryder looked at the third baseman and the first baseman.
And just see where they're at.
Just to see where they were playing.
So, 2 balls, 1 strike here. Ryder shows it again. It's going to be down. Makes it 3-1. Just needs you on right here, Ryder.
Well, I'll say again, I never saw his dad bunt a day in his life, so we were playing.
I seen him score from second on a bunt.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Ball's going to be up, going to Walt Ryder, but he scored from second.
He did.
On a bunt.
He did.
So, I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't.
But you just make fun of Doug's running?
Well.
Is that what you just done, Will?
Brent must have took off before the pitcher ever let the ball go. I don't know.
He had to.
Yeah.
We'll bring up Q here with 1 out, 2 on. Pitch is down and in on him. He's going to fly it out to center field. Alex Bedford's coming hard, makes the play. I think that ball kind of fooled Alex a little bit and it left the bat.
So that ball didn't go near as far as I was expecting it
No,
to.
I don't think it went as far as Alex thought it was going to either, and then that wind didn't help it. It just kind of kept cutting on him. Alex done a good job getting there.
Yeah, I was sitting in the stands in that earlier game, and the wind's kind of blowing from right to left.
Yeah.
You know, it's not really helping it to right field, but I think it is to left.
So we'll bring up Kane Kinnick here with 2 outs, 2 on. Runner at first and second. Pitch is going to be down and away.
You don't say he's not going to see anything great to hit again.
Nah, he's going to have to take something that's outside. And the right fielder's playing really short, if you ask me, with Kane up. That's going to be called a strike, boys. That's borderline. That's out there on that chalk.
Well, Hud was set up way outside.
Yeah, he was, and he had to reach outside to get it. Watch. See, that ball's out at his knee, his shin guard, so it was out there, but that's, hey, it's part of baseball. Stays out there again, makes it 2-1. That's where Kane ought to walk up and just get right on top of the plate, dare him to throw it inside on him. Ball's going to be grounded right back up the middle. It's going to get through for a hit. Going to score. Whoop.
Nope.
Well, I thought it would. Alex Bedford comes in, fields that really quick. I think Kane kind of went around that pitch just a little bit, guys. That pitch was outside. He needed to drive that into right field for sure, but comes up with a hit on it back up the middle. Bring up Perez. Bases loaded here. 2 outs.
You know, you talked about him. Kane challenged him to come inside.
Yeah.
Oop.
That ball's going to be hammered out into. Yep, it's going to get down. That's going to score at least. That's probably going to get 3. Kane's going to score all the way from first base on that. Perez is going to hit one out in the left center field gap that Alex just couldn't get to. I thought he had tracked it down, Will. I was like you when I said he had hit it in the gap, and then I thought Alex Bedford was going to get to that ball. But
the wind may be playing tricks.
Yeah, it's pushing it that way. I guess it just kept pushing away from him. But ball's hit well, drive in. Perez drives in 3 right there, doing it with 2 outs. Brings up Cecil Williams. Makes the score 4-1.
Well, what I was going to say, I think pitching inside has kind of a lost art, you know.
It is, most definitely. It's going to be an error on the shortstop there, guys. And I don't know, to be honest with you, Perez may have had something to do. Run scored.
Yeah.
Run scores. Perez may have had something to do with that. I mean, that's tough.
He hit it hard.
Well, he hit it hard, and, P at second. When Perez left second, he run right in front of him, which he never touched the ball.
Right.
But still, it's just that movement, and you trying to field that hard ground ball. But Summertown's going to play 4 runs here in the top of the 3rd. Will's looking at me funny because we ain't done no commercials, so we'll take one. We'll take a little break. Summertown is going to have a pitching change. Braden Keaton's going to come in, so we'll take a little break. This is Lawrence County Baseball on the Exports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to
Schultz going to step in for the Wildcats here, hitting in the 9 hole, so we'll roll the lineup over here. New pitcher here. Braden Keaton comes in. First pitch is up for ball 1. Catcher's having a hard time hearing. Ball's going to be grounded over to shortstop. Ryder Blackwood fields. Throws over to first. Dropped over at first.
I tell you what, I did that a time or two in my, when I played. And when you do that once it gets in your head.
And it's hard to not do it.
Oh, my goodness.
And they're hitting him in the palm.
Yeah.
It's like if he would move the glove an inch, it was, but, it just happens,
It
man.
just happens. But I know Haddock never liked it whenever I did it.
Nobody likes it.
Yeah.
So, runner gets on. Going to be a pick over to first. Breaking pitch called ball 2.
Yeah, he's not giving that high.
He said that one was outside, but it. Squares the bunt, shows, pulls back. Going to hit a squibbler out towards the mound. They ain't nobody getting that. Oh, he does.
Oh, he did.
Oh. Says he pulled him. I don't know. Well, I would have to know if it pulled. I don't think he pulled his foot. If it didn't pull his foot, it's going to be pretty close. Let's see right here, Will. Did you get us a good video of it?
I think so.
Q's on. Can't see his foot. Now, he didn't pull his foot, but
he didn't pull him, but did he beat him there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was. He never pulled his foot, but I think the runner beat him. So
it's close.
Yeah, it's gonna bring up a 2-hole hitter. Rose steps in there, playing left field for the Wildcats tonight with 2 on, nobody out. Fouls off the first pitch for strike. Pitch delivered. Swings through that one. Just makes it strike 2. Pitch is going to be grounded over to second base. Going to get, oh. That's another close one, guys. You missed it.
That's right. That's a good call.
It's going to bring up a very dangerous hitter in Alex Bedford. And here with bases juiced.
No outs.
So I love you to death, Alex, but I promise you would walk right here. They'd get 1 run instead of 4. It's going to be an all-speed pitch, hammered out into center field. I believe Alex may have got it all. He does. Going to be a grand slam for Alex Bedford. Going to tie the ball game up here. To put the bases loaded, we get an error. A couple of little squibblers on the infield that we can't make a play on. Alex Bedford comes up with bases juiced and just absolutely murders one dead center field.
Yeah, hit it off that green batter's eye.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Alex, the last 2 or 3 games he's hit decent all year long, but consistently hitting the ball hard now. It takes him, I've watched him play 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah.
It takes him about a month of basketball to really
start swinging.
Yeah.
Well, like I said there, guys, when we come on, I said, knowing Alex, and I mean, that's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, and it was a breaking pitch,
yeah,
and he just hit it dead center field, but still at that point, he's going to hit something 8 inches outside or he ain't hitting.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to take my chances right here with Hud Maddox with bases loaded.
Still no outs.
And, yeah, so now we have no outs. Nobody on. Ball's going to be fouled back. No balls, 1 strike. Keaton delivers. Going to be up. Ball 1. Ball's going to be hit through the 5-6-0 for a base hit. Gonna get a runner back in here for him. It'll be the same one, Robin.
Yeah, Caleb Kelly.
Come in and run for the hind catcher.
Number 51, Kelly, courtesy running for the catcher.
Still no out.
Logan Clayton's going to step in with a runner at first. Will keeps reminding me we have no outs. Pitch is going to be up.
Will, did I see Jake pitching the other night?
Yeah.
And Jake done really good.
Did he?
At Marshall.
Yeah.
He did do a really good job.
Of course, Will never got to see him pitch.
He
Sat with his head between his legs.
Yeah.
Gonna be a called strike.
Yeah, listen, my wife, and I didn't even know I was doing it, told me the other night how fidgety I was when Truett was pitching, and I thought I was being calm. I mean, but
Why does anybody teach their kids to pitch?
yeah, I know.
Ball's going to be popped up. Graham's going to give it a look. Does get in the bleachers, but I heard it hit the bleachers, so it didn't hit nobody. On the initial, may have bounced and hit somebody. Blake Myers up there's got it in his hand. He may have made a play on it. Ball's going to be lined over. Goes off Ryder's Blackwood's glove out into left field. The Eagles here just need to settle down, get an out. We got to get something. Slow the bleeding a little bit. Wildcats got 2 on here. Jake Moore's going to step up. Still nobody out, Will. Going to take strike 1 in there. Summertown does have a couple in the bullpen. You have to see him throw to know who it is. Be called strike 2. That's strike 3. That's a good pitch right there, guys. He threw that into his elbow, and it come back to the middle of the plate.
I actually think Jake was going to stand there and let it hit him.
Oh, I do too, but
he was going to take it if it didn't break.
Yeah, if it hadn't break, he's going to take it. But it looked like he still stayed inside a little, Gus.
Yeah, you know, I feel like pitchers today, everything's outside. Everybody wants to pitch outside, you know. You've got to come inside some.
You got it. You got to make them do it.
I guess I was a junior, and Kenny Campbell telling me, you know, you've got to occasionally knock somebody down.
Yes.
My brother, Tommy Lee, always told me I needed to hit at least one person a game, you know, just to keep them honest. But I just, you know, I don't see kids trying to pitch inside a lot.
Yeah. He's got a couple of kids in the pen.
Keaton comes set here, delivers. Ball's going to be drove right back up the middle. Casey Blackwood's going to field it in center field. Plays it off his chest. Throw over to third. Calls him out.
There's no way.
Well, he looked pretty serious about it when he called him out over there, but I don't know if he never touches it with his feet.
And if he does coach right, like
yeah, I think he separated his hand a little bit there.
I'm say if umpire does coach right like he did Blackwood, he ain't even gonna listen to him.
No,
he's gonna tell him go on.
Yeah. Yep. So Summertown does have 2 outs. So Wildcats have took the lead here in the bottom of the 3rd inning when they've played it 5. Makes it 6-5. Wildcats. Still got a runner on. Ball's going to be down. Ball 1. So Keaton comes set here, delivers that breaking pitch. Ball's going to be hit over the rider. It's hitting the 5-6-0. He goes over to backhand it.
I mean, probably with the speed of Truitt, he was never going to get him anyways.
Yeah, he was getting down the line.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got a Summertown Middle School baseball update. They're up 5-0 over Columbia Academy Middle School after the 1st inning.
Wow. Still got 2 outs here. Schultz comes up, hitting in the 9-hole here for the Wildcats tonight. Braden wants to talk to Graham a minute. I don't know if he can't see him or what. But
we're gonna have to get We're gonna have to get Graham some fluorescent yellow fingernail polish.
Hey, he usually tapes them. I was trying to look, see if he had them taped. He's usually got his fingers taped. I might get his girlfriend to see if she can't start painting them white. He'd look good with white fingernails.
Give him a little color.
Yeah. Ball's going to be hit out in the left field. It's going to get down out there.
They call a fair ball.
No, he called it foul.
Or foul ball, sorry.
The umpire calls it a foul ball, which
look, I couldn't tell from here.
I can't see it. But now Jake holds his hands up quick. Watch.
Yeah, I think
Jake point and Kane does too at 3rd. So they got a little better view at it than we do, but from up here in this box. But I will say this.
I still like him to catch it.
It's close.
Yeah, I mean, if he does catch that, it ends the inning.
Yes, we're out of this thing,
but
ball's going to be hit foul back here behind us.
Hit the roof of the concession stand.
Did it? Right here behind us?
Yeah. I think hit something hard back there.
The kid screaming. May have hit a. No, I don't think it.
It might have after it hit the roof.
Right.
So she's going to slap that over in the 5-6-0. Gets through. She's going to score another run. Jake Pettis comes up, just flips in the rider. They're just going to let the run go. They've played it 6 here to make it 7-5.
This is their leadoff back up.
Yep, back up to their leadoff, Jack Emerson. With 2 outs here, 2 on.
Get the feeling this is going to be one of them football score.
It very well could be, about like it was last year down here with us for sure. But
yeah, it seemed like they scored a lot in a little bit of time.
Yep,
last year
they did. And then it stretched the ball game out, and then it just kept getting tougher and tougher. Pitches outside. They're saying he didn't go.
He's thrown 27 pitches this inning.
And Braden Keaton's up to 27 pitches here in this inning. Not all his fault. Pitch is going to be grounded back up the middle. Gets down.
We'll get it in time. Keep the runner stopped at 3rd over there.
Batting now for the Wildcats.
Gonna get a timeout here. We'll take a little break. This is Summertown Baseball on X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Luke.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg is your go-to stop to complete your home, business, a combination of both, or really anything you can think of. With one of the region's biggest selection of bedroom furniture, name brand mattresses, recliners, living room and dining room suites, accents for the home or office, quality name brand appliances, and did I mention Swap and Shop? Sorry.
All right, we're back. Rose is going to step in here with bases loaded. John Colby Stanley on the mound for Summertown. Nothing else looks like it changed. We'll have to let you know on a DH. We'll have to let you know on a DH deal. Yeah, I don't see nothing else out there that's. But first pitch ball down and in. Second pitch is going to be ball away.
Hannah Jones threw a perfect game against Wayne County. No hit, perfect game.
Just got a report from Will Pettis. Hannah Jones, softball side for Summertown. Hannah Jones throws a perfect game against Wayne County over there tonight. Probably won't be her last one.
Probably not.
This year. Ball's going to be fouled off his leg here in the batter's box. Truitt was already home. I believe he is faster.
That's what I told you.
I believe he is faster than you was, Rob.
Well, I mean, now that ain't saying a whole lot. Yeah, he probably is.
That was the same pitcher.
Yeah, that's Macaulay.
Yeah, Macaulay, he's just down there.
They're just keeping him
He's
warm.
just trying to say, as long as this innings lasted, he's down there trying to throw to just stay to where he can come back in. So 3 balls, 1 strike here with bases juiced. Pitch is going to be down and in, ball 4. We'll bring Alex Bedford back up.
Bases loaded.
Bases loaded again. Dunn has the 1 grand slam this inning.
2 grand slams in 1 inning.
Don't know that that's ever been done.
Will,
but
quit
kid
predicting the future. Will.
This kid could possibly do it. I mean, I hate to say that, but I guarantee you. He's wanting to right now, I guarantee you. Gonna be a ball in.
Oh, they called that a strike.
Oh, did he call it a strike?
They had a lot of late movement on it.
Well, hey, I stay right there. I'm going to make him hit that inside pitch. He's going to have to turn on one. Don't let him get his arms extended. Oh, breaking pitch. Makes it 0-2.
Went from the inside corner to the outside corner there.
Yeah.
I would not throw him anything close for next 2.
Stanley comes set here on the mound. Turns it loose. Going to go back in on him again. Crammy does a good job back there.
Yeah, Alex is typically pretty tough, 2 strikes. He
he's
spreads out, and but listen, he can still hit it 380 feet, you know, just.
Yeah, his defensive swing's better than most guys' full swing. Ball's going to be down and in. Makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hear Robert hollering out the window downstairs.
Oh.
Ball was down and in, and Alex just went around it and almost hit it in the first base dugout. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded here for Alex Bedford. Pitch is delivered. It's going to be way high. I believe John Colby may have lost that one a little bit. Makes it 3-2.
Runners will be going.
Yeah, everybody will be moving here. It's going to be up and away. Ball 4. Going to play another run. Like I said, I think John Colby done a good job right there in that pitch sequence. I mean, he gets him a fastball for a strike on the inside, comes back with a breaking pitch. Then he just tries to stay away from him and keep Alex from getting his arms extended. I mean, that's basically what you have to do there. And I think Alex done an even better job in the batter's box, laying off that stuff and taking his walk and going down to first, getting him an RBI.
And Alex will do that. He's got a great eye for the strike zone for sure.
Brings up Hood Maddox. Takes strike on that outside corner.
Ooh.
We called another strike out there on that outside corner. Yeah, we ain't got that call all night from either side, guys. I mean, I'm sorry. It ain't.
That's a tough pitch to hit.
Very tough. You can't hit that pitch. But as a pitcher, I'm going to throw it there again.
Absolutely. Give it a couple more inches and see if
if he calls it. I mean, you just got to keep pressing it out there. But I think Graham may have got hit on the hand with that. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Base is still loaded here. Lawrence County's plated 8 runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ball's going to be off the net back here. We ain't going to have a chance to get out at home. Be 9 runs they've plated here now as the runner does score from 3rd. Pitch delivered here to Maddox. It's hit foul over the first base dugout. You know, Will, we've done this all year. We get 2 outs pretty quick, then we can't seem to do nothing with it.
We didn't get 2 outs pretty quick.
No, we didn't get 2 outs quick here, but we've been stuck on 2 outs now for 45 minutes. We've seemed to do that quite a bit this year. Pitch is going to be strike 3 on that outside chalk. Not even going to say corner. I mean, I hate that. I hate that for Maddox.
Well, he called the other one, so you know.
He called 3 of them out there. That it's going to be tough to do anything. We're going to take a little break. This is Summertown Baseball on X Sports Network.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today. Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great
All right, welcome everybody back. So, Jake Petty's going to step in here in the top of the fourth. Summertown trails 10-5 here to the Wildcats. Jake's going to hit a ground ball over third base, field clean. Jake's hustling down the line. Good throw over to first. Think he come off a little early, Robin.
Well, you know, in all seriousness, he broke his ankle back in October, and when Coach Wright told him he was going to play first base, that is one thing he said. He said he was worried about somebody stepping
on his
ankle, but yeah.
Bring up Keegan McCafferty here. Takes a ball. Ball's going to be hammered. Foul. Down in the left field.
Yeah, Keegan has pitched really well this year for y'all, hadn't he?
Yes, absolutely.
I've watched a few games, and he's – listen, I enjoy watching him pitch because, you know, I get a little bit aggravated with saying everybody's got to throw the ball 85 miles per hour to be effective, but you don't. You know, Greg Maddox made a career out of not throwing as hard as everybody else did, but could pitch.
Keegan's going to foul that one off. Makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Yeah, and Keegan's very effective. I mean, he's throwing 3 and 4 different pitches, and you don't never know when you're going to get what. And like I said, he really likes his curveball, but he really likes his changeup too. So, you know, and he locates his fastball well. He knows he's not going to overpower you, so you're not going to get one just down the middle.
You know, it's what major league pitchers do. I mean, they throw off speed stuff in fastball counts, and if you can get a high school pitcher that can do that, I mean, you know, they're going to be good.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is delivered. Keegan takes that up and in. Right. So the umpire said. So makes it 3 balls, 2 strikes. Graham Howe standing on deck. Keegan's going to reach out, slap that over to shortstop. Shortstop fields, throws over to first. Gets him.
He may have pulled his foot that time.
I think he kept it there just long enough.
Graham Howe, the batter. There's 2-1.
I'd pull the groin if I stretched out that far.
We'd have to come get you up.
Yeah, you would.
Just call 911.
Yeah,
let them come get you.
Tell Chad Moore to come get me.
Chad Moore, come get me. So Graham Howe steps in, makes a pitch up and in. Top of the lineup here for the Eagles. Standing on deck. Pitch is going to be in on Graham. Goes 2-0. was hit hard over the shortstop. Plays the short hop well. Throws over to first. Gets the out. Good job right there. Don't know about the dance he was doing as he come off the field. Don't know what that was, but pretty good play right there. We'll take a little break. Lawrence County Baseball on X Sports Network.
Don't just find a job.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality.
Yeah, that's the implant of Brayson Rose from the other night when he slammed into the concrete wall. I don't know that I should say who did that, but I might know him.
You know a list.
I know. Yeah, I may have paid for the tape. I'll say that. So. Brayson took it well, though.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
Logan Clayton's going to step in here for the Wildcats. John Colby Stanley still on the mound here for Summertown. Stanley delivers. Ball up. Summertown did warm somebody up in the bullpen, and from where I'm sitting, I couldn't tell if it was Ryder Blackwood or Perez. Ball is hit hard out into left field. It's gone. I think he hit the scoreboard. So, ball's hammered out of here. So, Wildcats picking right back up where they was.
Yeah, I've kind of been waiting on Logan to do that. He's I knew he would at some point. He hits the ball hard, and that's his first of the year. So, maybe his first in his high school career, actually. But he hit that.
He did. Kane goes to the mound, has a little conversation with John Colby. Scores 11-5. Wildcats. And Jake Moore's going to step in. Takes ball up and in. Ball 2 up. Ball 3 down. Pretty good correction. Just missed it. Makes it 3-0. There it is. Swings through that one for strike 2. Stanley works his way back. Pretty good cut right there by Moore.
I think he was trying to hit the scoreboard too.
We'll foul that one back. A little different looking swing that time.
Yeah, Jake's a good two-strike hitter. He's got really good hands. Hits the ball in the barrel a lot.
Be ball 4 up.
Batting now for the Wildcats, Brooks Garrett.
Bring up Brooks Dern. Catcher here today. Runner on, nobody out. Pitch is going to be up. Ball 1. Kobe looks over the first a couple times, comes set here. Delivers a 1-0 pitch. Swung through. I don't know that Brooks wasn't trying to hit the scoreboard.
Yeah,
he unloaded, buddy.
He usually does with one or two strikes.
Hey,
that cut he took.
That's what you want to see, guys. Stanley delivers. Ball's going to be hammered just foul down the third baseline.
A lot of foul balls right down that third baseline tonight, hadn't there? Just close.
Yeah, they're all still out in front of us a little.
Joe, I don't know if you knew this, but, Timmy was my backup catcher in high school.
He was.
Were you not, Timmy?
I was.
I don't ever remember pitching to him.
Not in the games.
Well, yeah.
We had Brent back there.
Yeah, Brent was. Timmy was our dugout manager. He kept things calm over there in the dugout.
I bet he did.
I did.
My dad always said in Little League he had Timmy and I think Jason Franks on the same team, and his biggest job coaching was trying to get them not to fight in the dugout.
It's going to be fouled back.
I don't know if that's true or not.
No, I never fought. I was never that kid. I was always the good kid.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at, Rob?
Everybody in this press box is laughing.
That ain't funny. I never got in no trouble. It was one time that he had to come get me off the flagpole. I had to climb the flagpole. And ball's going to be drove into center field. Casey Blackwood's going to come across, field that one, flips it in. So we got Coach Blackwood coming out. Gonna get time. Don't know what he's gonna do here. We'll take a little break. Summertown baseball on the Exports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931.
All right, we're back. Ryder Blackwood has come from shortstop to the mound. Aiden Perez come from right field in to play shortstop. Keegan McCafferty went back out to right field.
I guess it's worth mentioning their dads were pitcher-catcher combo back in the day.
Well, yeah, I guess you could. That's true. Truett kid's going to step in. Of course, his dad. Ryder delivers this pitch, swung through. And with Ryder Blackwood on the mound, Will just made a good point that it's kind of reverse roles, but when Robin was in Summertown, he was the pitcher and Brent Blackwood was the catcher. So these kids are getting to face each other kind of. Truett swings through that one. Be the first out of the inning.
There's 4 players playing in the county this year from that team. Think about it.
Now for the Wildcats, Cole
Grayson being the.
Is that from the 92 team?
Yep.
Just 4 of us? Pitch is going to be down the way. So, yeah, there's 4 of us. Four kids playing from the 92 state championship team from Summertown are still playing here in the county this year. That would be Ryder, be Kane, be Truett, and then Grayson Burleson, of course, down at Loretta. Good breaking pitch there for a strike. Just think how good we could have been. You know?
Well, we were good enough won the last game. So
that's all that mattered.
I think he will.
Yeah, he calls it a strike.
Yeah.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. That pitch was up and in on him. He looked like he tried to hold the bat back, but as he twisted his body, the bat did go through the zone. So I don't know. That's kind of a rough call there. Blackwood delivers just a little outside. Wildcats still got 2 on here after plating 1 run in the bottom of the 4th. Runner standing here at first and second. Blackwood delivers. We called strike 3. I don't know where Graham's going. That's just 2 outs, Graham. Easy there, dog. Graham thought it was 3. He just kind of flipped the ball back out there.
Now batting for the Wildcats,
That's
Emerson.
Jack Emerson going to come in with the Wildcats here.
This is their leadoff.
Back to the top of their lineup. Ball's hit to Perez at shortstop. He makes the play. Line drive there, fields it, comes jogging off field. Well, nowhere near as much damage that inning as there was the last inning. So the Eagles are going to come in and see if they can't get something started with the bats and try to play a few more runs. Score still 11-5 here. Wildcats lead. Lawrence County Baseball on X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin.
All right, we're back. Leadoff hitter, Casey Blackwood, going to step in here for the Eagles. Lawrence County sticking with their pitcher. They do have a couple in the bullpen. Looks like they may be trying to get loose down there, but I don't know why you'd want to change him. He's done a pretty good job here. Casey's going to hit that ball through the 5-6-0 for a base hit.
Number 17, Ryder Blackwood, the batter.
Well, Ryder Blackwood here, no outs.
That looks like Jack Story, probably.
He's already pitched once today.
Yeah, he pitched a little bit in the Terre Haute game earlier.
Ryder steps in there. Third baseman's in on the grass. Looks like he's expecting him to bunt. Pick over to first. Cason's back easy. Need to add a step over our Cason.
Knowing him, he probably will, Timmy.
Well, you get back that easy, you might as well go ahead and add one. Cason does. He's gone. Was a pitch out. They're not getting him. Well, Cason, yeah, good decision, Cason. Kid's hard to throw out, guys. He gets a jump like that on a pitcher. I mean, it's.
That was a pitch out.
Yeah, it was a pitch out to him, but I
don't think he was.
The baseball don't beat him there. Even if he does, if it would have had to been a perfect throw to get him. So now Ryder Blackwood with one ball, no strikes, with a runner in scoring position. Picks back, Casey back. Mason walks out there about where he was last time. That's going to be a ball outside. I don't know that he don't get that call if Durham don't move that so much. You see how much movement he had. He tried to bring it back, so that's basically telling the umpire, hey, that's a ball, you know. It's going to be a called strike. Ryder does show bunt again. Makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. Well, the runner at second, the third baseman is deep. Ryder can bunt this down third baseline. You're going to have to depend on your pitcher coming and making that play.
Yeah, and this is not a sacrifice spot, 11-5. You're trying to bunt for a hit.
Yes.
Just
he
like
does.
that.
Pushes it down third baseline. That ball is going to roll foul.
That was a good bunt, too.
No, and that was it. I mean,
That's the one you want if you're rider there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, even Cason's moving to third on that. Now you're standing, that ball stays 3 inches. If it just slowed down a little bit in the grass and not went off in the dirt, I believe it would have had a chance. But 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Ryder takes that breaking pitch down. Makes it 3-2. Got Quint Smith turning on deck. Q's due a good hit. Gonna be ball outside, ball 4.
Number 25.
Coach Wright's gonna come out and have a conversation with his pitcher. We'll take a little break as he's doing this. Summertown Baseball on the Exports Network.
When I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Man, I live for this.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my client.
All right, we're back. Wasn't a pitching change. Q's going to step in with 2 runners on here, no outs. Be up and away. Pick back. Casey back in there easy. Shortstop there just kind of holds it on his back. Casey's like, I'll just lay here. Q just missed that, and guys, that was
just missed.
That ball was his pitch too, right there, about belly button the letter high, right there, right down the middle.
He's wanting that one back.
Yeah. But, you know, the way they've got him shifted, guys, I don't know that the Q don't just slap his ball in the left field. If they stay out there, I know he will, because he's hit quite a few that direction this year. Two balls, 1 strike here. 2 on here for Summertown. Pitch is delivered. Q's going to hit that and right back up the middle. Shortstop steps, throws over to first, turns that double play. They get 2 outs.
Yeah, that's what Lawrence County needed there.
Yeah, Lawrence County needed that bad.
You know, that's if you're going to talking about playing the shift, that's good, but you got to pitch to it too.
Yeah, you have to, and that was a good pitch.
It was.
Jammed him up a little bit. That pitch was inside, so they was trying to get him to pull it, but it's going to bring up the third baseman for the Eagles here. Kane Kinnick with a runner at third and 2 outs. Ball's going to be in the dirt.
Number 10, Kane Kinnick, the batter. There's 2 away.
Pitcher comes set here, delivers. Kane's going to hammer that ball fair down the third baseline. That's going to get a run in. Kane should float into second on a stand-up double. He does. Picks up an RBI right there.
Cuts Lawrence County's lead to 5.
Number 30, Aiden Perez, the batter.
Aiden Perez is going to step in. Perez going to hit that ball out into the gap. Well, Alex Bedford's coming to get it.
Wow.
Alex was playing right or left field, guys.
Yep.
He was playing left field when it was hit. I thought that may have a chance. And I looked up, and Alex is just kind of jogging over. I'm like, nah, I got that, Timmy. He probably hears me out there. I got this, Timmy. You're, good. Summertown does plate 1 run right there. So we'll swap it up. So Lawrence County Wildcats still lead 11-6 going into the bottom of the 5th. This is Lawrence County Baseball on X Sports Network.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tenneke Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tenneke Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tenneke.com.
Cell phone plans at an affordable price? Only at LE Wireless. When they say wireless for all, they mean it. With yearly plans as low as $5 per month, they say it's the best $60 you'll spend on unlimited talk and text. Ask about their monthly and family plans. They'll succeed in meeting your needs at a price you'll love. And no need to go elsewhere for accessories. Already a customer?
All right, welcome everybody back. No changes on the field for Summertown, don't look like, out on defense. Brayson Rose is going to step in. Takes ball away. Be a strike out there on that outside corner. Ball's going to be hit well out in the center field. Casey Blackwood's tracking it down in the wind. Makes the play. Casey's another, Robin, that he's out there in that outfield duty. Just looks like he floats through stuff. He judges it really well, gets there really quick.
Yeah.
And Casey's just been a junior this year. He gets a little stronger and improves a little as much as he has from one year to the next. And he'll run up to be a hoss next year.
Got 2 good center fielders in this game.
Absolutely. Sure. As the other center fielder for the Wildcats, Alex Bedford, steps in. Alex going to drive that ball back up the middle. Casey Blackwood's going to go across, going to get off the wall. Alex is going 3. And if they don't hurry, he's going to score. They do get it in, throw it over to third, but Alex is there easy. Alex steps up and hits a triple.
Yeah, I don't know what the stats on. I don't know how many triples he's had this year already, but he's 7, 8, 9. I mean, just
he's on the left side of the plate.
Right.
He gets out of there really quick, and he can run.
Yeah.
So, they're and that ball was just drilled.
Oh, he
I don't know what is that. So he had the grand slam.
Yeah.
He's got a triple. Did he have a
walked.
single?
No, he walked, and I think he grounded out to first base.
Yeah, he walked once and grounded out. That's right. I thought he had the single.
He's got the 2 tough ones.
Yeah, he's got the 2 tough ones going. So to hit for the cycle, that's what I was thinking. Kane has the single, the double, and the home run. The odds of my son hitting a triple is about the same odds that it would be of Will Pettis hitting one. Nah, if he hits it down this right field line, y'all better watch it. He may get him a triple. Blackwood delivers. It's going to be ball 2. First pitch was fastball down the way. Second pitch was breaking pitch. Hud Maddox back in there. Guys, I'm sorry. That's not a strike.
Well, that's
he's
tough.
calling it out there. I'm sorry. For either side, that's not a strike. I mean, not. So, but it's called a strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. That's about the same location, just down. Alex and Canes out there running their jaws. They spent a lot of time together this last summer, guys. You play 38 baseball games in the summer, and it's a lot of time to be spending together. Robert stayed with us too, so I spent a lot of time with him, and I don't know that was a good thing. But ball's going to be fouled back. No.
For either one of you.
For either one of us, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. We stayed in a lot of Airbnbs this last year, all the traveling stuff we've done, so it worked out really well for both of us. Saved us both a ton of money, and the kids got along great. And they had a great time. So
Jack
3 balls.
Emerson. Sorry, Jack Emerson in the bullpen, looks like.
That's going to be called strike 3. I got an umpire in the way, but does get us 2 outs here.
Hank Hudd thought it was down.
Yeah, right. I'm having a hard time. My umpire, like we said, we're going to start drawing X's on the field. Do not stand here. Logan Clayton's going to step in. So when we're in Summertown, our camera's on the other side. We're kind of in right center field there, and the umpire stands over here in our way.
Yeah.
And we come down here, we put it in left center field. Now he's standing over here in our way. So ball's in the dirt, going to get by. Alex slides in safe pretty easily.
Yeah, Alex. Alex is a big kid, but he's fast.
Yeah,
he can run.
Yeah, he's strong. He's very athletic. Always has been. Must come from his mama. If anybody's ever seen his daddy walk, you know that he. Just aggravating Robert. Don't get mad at him. He'll be up here in a minute. Pitch is delivered. Called strike. That'll be the 4th straight inning in a row that the Wildcats have plated at least 1 run. 3rd inning plated 9. Blackwood delivers, swung through. And that's that pitch that he's called strikes, and now these guys are trying to, it almost gives them the mentality, look, I've got to go out there and try to hit that, and that's a tough pitch to hit.
Yeah.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ryder Blackwood delivers. Ball's just a tad up.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Ryder, that's where you live out there.
Yes.
I mean,
I don't think pitchers do that no more.
No,
I think catchers and pitchers used to try to – first inning, you're trying to figure out what this umpire's calling, and then, whatever he's giving you, ball's going to be flared. Cecil Williams goes back, makes a leaping catch there, just behind second base to get that out. But, Robin, what I was saying is, used to – with pitchers now, it's all about overpowering.
Right.
We're going to throw a breaking pitch behind overpowering everywhere. I mean, you go into the major league, you got guys throwing 102, 103.
Right.
College baseball, if you're not throwing 95 mile an hour, you're not pitching for us.
You're getting a chance.
When me and you was playing, if we seen somebody throwing 85, it was
fast.
Oh, where did this come from?
That's right.
So looks like they're going to have a new pitcher. Jack Story's going to come in and throw, but you had to work for that position.
Right.
So you had to look and see what the umpire was giving you.
Right.
And I don't think they do enough of it no more.
No.
I mean, I was, when I caught for years, and that's the thing I done. I went out there and I turned around and said, okay, how much more of that you going to give me?
Right.
Are you going to give me another inch there? And,
Sure.
and I would just keep working it out there or working it in there until I figured out, okay, here's my limit.
Right.
A lot of times I just draw a line of dirt.
Yeah.
Give me this strike, and if he didn't give it to me next, which most of the time it's down here Babe Ruth and stuff, and I had Butch behind the plate.
Right.
And he'd give it to me once, and then he wouldn't give it to me the next time. Well, I was just kind of look down at that line I had drew in the dirt, like, and then I'd throw it back.
Right.
And pitchers don't work for stuff that they don't try to figure out what they're giving you no more.
Well, so back then there was no such thing as pitch count. I mean, you pitched innings. So you may have threw 130 pitches, but you never knew it.
Yeah.
So I was always taught, hey, when you get 2 strikes on a guy, 0-2, 1-2, you're not throwing him a strike.
Nowhere near.
No, you're gonna make him swing at a ball. But now with pitch count, they're wanting to keep that down, and so it's a whole different kind of way of thinking. But
well, does that just mean that they're bigger sissies than we was, or
well,
they're not as strong?
Maybe just a little smarter. I don't know.
They're smarter.
Yeah, I mean,
do you have arm problems?
Well, I don't. But
how many games did you throw 150
Well, that's
pitches?
what I'm saying. Who knows?
But
but we played 2 games a week too.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
that's true. That is true.
We didn't play near the amount of baseball that they do, and didn't play all year long. You know, we just,
that's true.
So I don't know. It's just a kind of a different day and time. But
man, you kind of knew then too. I mean, when you went out there and started the game, you was trying to throw 7 innings.
Right.
You was trying to get that.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
If it took 150 pitches, you was throwing them. That's what you was trying to do. And they don't do it nowhere no more. You never see. So the Nolan Ryans are gone, and all the guys are gone in the majors that done it. But Cecil Williams steps in. Is going to hit one foul down the first base line. Coach Stanley goes over, makes a play, throws it back into Truett Kid.
Middle school update. Summertown leads CA 8-3 after 4.
Well, they at Summertown or CA?
They're at CA.
At CA. Pitch is going to be fouled back over our heads.
Yeah, Will mentioned this is the second time Jack has pitched today. He pitched in the 4 o'clock game. 2 o'clock game, wasn't it? Sorry. Yeah, I've been here a long time. Yeah. I was wondering if there was a curfew on this game because I've been here so long. And
no, it's Friday night.
At
least you know where the kids are, brother. Yeah, tonight is Friday.
I don't even know, yeah.
Ball's going to be up. Even everything up at 2-2. It's better than them out running around somewhere, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
Of course, kids don't do that no more either.
No, that's true.
We fouled back. Keep everything even. Yeah. Your kids don't go out and hang out and do stuff. I mean, I get on mine all the time. I said, what are you doing? I'm just sitting here. You ain't got nowhere to go? You ain't got no friends? What?
Mine just goes to Will's house. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's and that's what he'll do. He'll go over to Buddy's house and he'll come rolling in about midnight or something. So, well, what'd you do tonight? We just sat around.
I figure at some point Will's going to send me a bill because I know he's feeding him a lot.
Ball's going to be grounded into the 5-6.
Because he does eat a lot.
Will agreed.
Look, Jake ain't no slouch on the eating. He may not show it, but if Will tells me he don't eat, well, I eat. Schaefer's with him the other day, and he got a plate of nachos that I couldn't have pushed in a wheelbarrow, and he sat there and ate just almost every bit of it.
Jake needs to eat a little bit.
He does.
He's going to put a little meat on his bones.
Well, Mason Williams, my nephew, was in there with me. Well, Mason got the exact same plate.
Yeah.
And Mason ate all of his, and Will was not far, or Jake wasn't far behind him. And Mason's a big kid now. That's it
pitch.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, you know he's going to call it. So you've got to
hit it
up on the plate and try to hit it to right field.
Well, you just drive that ball in the right
That's
fielder.
right.
The right fielder's playing really shallow.
Yeah.
Pick over to first. Cecil's back. Don't know that he needs to add one. That's pretty close.
That was pretty close over there.
So here comes Seth here, delivers. There's that ball. He tried to hit her down the right field line. Got somebody else in the bullpen down there. Can we see who that is? That may be Perez.
Yes, Perez.
No balls, 2 strikes here on Jake Pettis. Story's going to step off the back of the rubber and reset. Cecil Williams led off the inning with a hit through the 5-6 hole. Pick over there. Cecil's back. Oh, Truett's got that nice little soft tag over there. You see it just kind of, he ain't knocking nobody's helmet off over there. We may have to talk to him about that. Not when he's playing us.
Trying to be nice.
Yeah. Jake's going to take strike 3. Will says it's right down the middle. I'm going to disagree and say it was about 3 inches outside.
Number 4.
Where my catcher's set up.
1-1.
Bring up Keegan McCafferty.
Grades Keegan in.
He's a senior.
He's a senior, okay.
Yeah, he's one of our 3. Keegan's going to hammer that ball foul into the bullpen down there. Somebody needs to be down there watching our catcher. I don't know if anybody down there telling him anything's coming or not, but it looked like it just went right behind his head. Who we got down there now, Robin?
It's Landon Bracey.
Cecil just keeps adding to that lead over there. They're going to pick at him again. He's just daring him.
That's all right as long as he can get back.
Yeah.
Speaking of that tag, Ben Emerson told me that he got in a brawl in college because I think it's the coach in Battle Creek now, Lamb.
Yeah.
Paul playing first base, and he kept tagging him just real hard.
Yeah.
Oh, he said first college baseball game being played, said had a brawl on the field. Called it out because of it.
Because Lamb was tagging him.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look, he still teaches his kids to do that, brother. Keegan's going to foul that and back, stay alive. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Cecil Williams still at first base. Yeah, Lamb still teaches that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's when he's at Spring Hill last year, you go back in over there, his first baseman take your helmet off. I mean, you was getting plunked with it. So,
well, I think Ben got kicked out of that game, and he claims it wasn't. None of it was his fault, though. So,
yeah, none of it.
You know.
Yeah, Ben didn't do nothing.
No.
Runner goes, going to be up. They are throwing at him.
Whoa, he got him.
They're going to get him.
Yeah.
Good shot right there.
Yeah.
That's basically a pitch out. They knowed it was coming and had the right count to go on it.
Yeah, we got that advantage. Hud and Brooks this year have thrown several people out between the 2 of them. So.
Well, and you're at in that count. You figure he's going.
Yeah.
You know, it was no balls, 2 strikes. I mean, that's a good time to throw that pitch out. Story comes sad here, delivers. Going to be a down and away. Make it a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Keegan's going to drive that ball into left field. It's going to get down. Keegan's going to have at least a double.
Cecil would have scored from first.
Yeah, Cecil would have scored from first on that. Easy. Good job there, but Keegan gets a stand-up double. Does his little Trump dance. I don't know what that is.
Number 3, Graham Howell, the batter. There's 2 away.
Graham Howell, our catcher here today, hitting in the 9 hole, is going to step in. Runner at second. Pitch is just a little outside. Ball 1.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if you're Summertown, if you can pick up a couple right here and get it a little bit closer before, you know, the last inning. Still just
Yeah, I mean, Coach Wright's going to jog out. Come out there in a hurry, boy. Look like he's going to take the ball away from him. But, yeah, Robin, I agree. I mean, if you pick up a couple here, make it 8-12, and you hold them, and, you know, you're at the top of your lineup or middle part of your lineup, they are getting a runner for Keegan. It's going to be little Stags.
Yeah, he's just like his daddy.
He's wearing it out there. Having fun, buddy. Playing baseball and having fun. Ain't nothing in the world wrong with that. That's for sure. No pitching stage. Story stays in there. He's at 19 pitches here. Graham's going to foul that one back. He's going to wish he could get that pitch back, guys.
He may get another one. I feel like Jack's just trying to get it over.
Ball's going to be hit 767 feet high. Truett Kidd makes the play over there. It's going to be the third out of the inning. Going into the bottom of the 6th here. Wildcats leads 12-6.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225. Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right. Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931.
All right, so we did swap pitchers.
Yeah, A.J. Daniel.
A.J. Daniel's going to come in as a pinch hitter, swinging from a left side. Aiden Perez is going to move from shortstop to the mound. Ryder Blackwood will go back to shortstop.
If A.J. hadn't changed, he can hit the crap out of a baseball.
And run really fast.
Yeah, A.J.'s one of those kids. You throw it in his wheelhouse, and he can jump on it.
There was 4 kids on this Lawrence County team that played travel ball for me and Nathan Keaton when they were 12 and 13. And several on the Summertown team, of course. But
yeah, and AJ is surprisingly fast. I mean,
yes.
he gets down the line.
Breaking pitch. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike here. Yeah, the only pitch Perez just throwed him anywhere close. He fouled off. Pitch is inside. It's going to be hammered out to center field. It's going to be played on the hop. Casey Blackwood.
Batting down for the Wildcats, Brooks Durham.
Going to bring Brooks Durham up. Ball's going to be in the dirt. Ball 1. Perez comes set here. Delivers the 1-0. will be outside, gets away from Graham. Gets the backstop. AJ's going to move up to second. (2-0) here. Runner at second. Perez delivers. Ball's going to be fouled off over into the Babe Ruth field. Ball's going to be drove through the 3-4 hole. Crafty Fields gets it in. I don't know. Was.
Timmy, I don't know if you noticed or not, but Smith has changed first base mitts over there.
Has he?
He was wearing a tan one, now he's wearing a black one.
Yeah, that's not his.
That's going to be Justin Kimbrell pinch running for Brooks Durham.
Number 42.
Number 42 pitch running.
Truett Kid's going to step in. Nobody out. 2 on here. That's called a strike. He's got a better view of it than we do, guys, but this looks outside to me. Ball's going to be hit down third baseline. Kane Kinnick fields, throws over. The backhand. That's a tough play by Kane he had to make over there. That was Q just mishandles it. Ball was hit right over the bag with a runner standing on third base, so you had a lot going on over at third base. So.
I wasn't giving no error on that. I gave him a hit. That was a tough play all the way around. Some people might.
Still no outs. Winning runs at the plate.
Ball's going to be fouled off over the first base dugout.
Please return all foul balls to the third base dugout. Thank you.
Ball's going to be hit softly down third baseline. Makes you count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Perez comes set here. Delivers the 1-2. Just reaches out and slaps at it.
It's a pretty good job by Cole.
Really good job.
He, Truett him and Cole's pretty big buddies. He kind of kids him sometimes. Cole can get a little big, even on a 2-strike swing sometimes. So I know to see him fight one off is a good sign.
Breaking pitch, misses inside. Ball's going to be popped up. I don't know if Cecil can get to it. Here he does. Cecil was actually covering second for the pick. And he had to rotate back, was going the wrong direction when that ball was hit, but he does get back there on it.
think it was going to be called infield fly regardless of.
Jack Emerson's going to step up. Looks like we got another runner.
Jasper
Kilburn's going to come in.
For the speedy Truett kid.
Yeah, takes Truett kid's spot over at first.
Hey, and listen, I will tell you this. There's nothing Truett loves more than being pinch run for.
He likes it.
Oh, he loves it, yeah. He likes when he pitches because he gets to get a runner.
Never runs. Ball's going to be in the dirt. Going to get away from Graham. Runner moves down to third, second and third. They both move up.
Jack has really started to hit the ball well the last 3 or 4 games.
Ball's going to be outside. You can tell, Robin, he looks like he's got a lot of confidence when he steps in there right now. You can usually see it.
Yeah.
The way they carry themselves. Ball's going to be ripped in the left field. Jake Pettis is going to go across. It is going to get all the way in the corner. Be a stand-up double.
Winning runs at second.
Yeah, Jack ripped that one.
Absolutely. Bring up Brayson Rose. He can get a 2-hole for them tonight. 1 out. 1 on, standing at second base.
Try and walk it off.
Batting now for the Wildcats.
Well, you got to have a little confidence. Call you out on this radio. You're going to have to back off and have a little confidence, baby. Come on. This ain't over yet.
Oh, I'm very confident.
That he's going to walk it off. There come, Will. Ball's going to be hit off. That ball is rolled. Perez gets there, does get that out. 2 outs there, Will. He didn't. What Will is talking about is the runner at third is the winning run for the Lawrenceburg Wildcats here. With 2 outs, going to bring up Alex Bedford.
And he's going to first base.
Alex is going to get 2 walks on the night.
I will say this. I hadn't been in the booth my first, probably last time. You can't see on the radio how Will reacts up here when he's running the.
You can't.
No, I mean, I thought he was probably all calm hitting buttons, but
it ain't that way.
He's into the ball game.
He is. He gets a little.
Like it.
He does. I do too.
I like it.
We're gonna have to get an in the booth camera.
Yeah, I need something to show him. Runner goes. That's going to get up the middle for a base hit. It's going to be ball game, guys. So, kind of run through. Look, Lawrence County had the 9-run third inning that the Eagles just couldn't figure out how to get out of by no way. But, hey, huge game for them. Good job for them. I think Summertown ended up throwing, 4 or 5 pitchers tonight?
Yeah. Timmy, I think, and I think I'm right about this. This is the first time Lawrence County has beat Summertown probably two years.
Yeah, the previous 2 seasons.
The previous
two
seasons
we've been pretty good.
Yeah.
Are we just playing y'all once this year?
No.
So y'all get to come to Summertown and take the beat, and we're going to give you when you get there? Huh?
We're coming to Summertown.
We're going to bring you.
Okay.
You're more than welcome.
Am I hired back again?
Yeah, you're more. Look, dude, you're more welcome to get on this radio with me anytime you want to.
Listen,
I am constantly looking for somebody to talk besides Will. I'm just kidding. No, I don't.
Thank y'all. I've enjoyed it.
I don't care when Will's on there, but I appreciate you coming out. Hey, guys, say what don't do. We get beat 16-6, but hey, we hit some baseballs hard tonight.
Yeah.
We done some stuff. We had that one bad inning that we just couldn't figure out how to get an out, and it turned into 9 runs. We end up losing here 16-6. We get run road by the Lawrenceburg Wildcats here on their field, but they will come to Summertown.
Right.
They have Tullahoma Monday.
Yeah, we have Tullahoma Monday, Tuesday, so those are big games. And this is good for Lawrence County. I mean, probably our struggle this year has been sometimes scoring runs, so to get a little confidence in putting runs on the board is good, and going into those games, we're going to see some tough pitching over there. But
Tullahoma's got
always
three.
have.
They've got three pretty tough pitchers over there this year. So
and of course
we got Brooks Tuesday.
Brooks
do we not
Tuesday.
play Monday now?
No.
We don't.
I didn't know we did.
I've got it on a schedule that we play Monday against CA.
Well, we got like 3 schedules. It is. No, yes, but it's a JV game only.
Okay.
Yes. It's a JV game only. Yes. So Summertown does play JV only Monday against CA at Summertown. Huh?
Yeah, it's at home.
Yeah, it's at home. Now that we missed that game.
Which middle school plays Cox Monday at home, too.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how all that'll work out.
But we're going to get off here. Will's getting off. It ain't like he's got far to drive tonight. I mean, but we're going to sign off for Timmy Kinnick, Mr. Robin Kidd that joined us tonight, Joe Cowton, and our technical guy that does it all and makes this happen. We're going to leave him sitting up here with this stuff to tote. This is Lawrence County Baseball on X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports.